The Marvel Cinematic Universe is closing in on its 30th feature film, so there are plenty of options for Marvel fans to choose from on a movie night. Sometimes there is time to squeeze in the two movies, in which is too fun to go to a double feature with two movies that pair well together. Some MCU movies pairing make a great double bills like Captain America Civil War and Black Panther, or Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man No Way Home, or the ultimate MCU double feature Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Number 10. The Avengers and Iron Man 3. After the Avengers close out phase 1 with an ambitious crossover pulling together Earth's mightiest heroes from their own soul movies, Iron Man 3 kicked off phase 2 by exploring the aftermath of Battle of New York and the psychological toll it took on Tony Stark. These two movies make a great double bill. Audience can watch Tony work with the team for the time and take a nuclear missile through a wormhole in the final battle. Then they can dive into the ensuring PTSD that Tony suffered in Iron Man 3 and the emotional closure it eventually leads him to. Number 9. Captain America Civil War and Black Panther. Before he got his own soul movie, the T'Challa was given a promising introduction in Captain America Civil War. The first Black Panther film picked up few narrative threads from Civil War, like T'Challa grief from the loss of his father and the newfound superhero responsibility. A fun double feature is watch T'Challa debut alongside the other Avengers in Civil War, forcing him take center stage in hugely enjoyable Black Panther. Number 8. Guardian of the Galaxy and Guardians of Galaxy Volume 2. James Gunn's Guardian of Galaxy arrived as a breath of fresh air, and Volume 2 is continued its heartfelt mix of love, cloud and gags and emotional gut punches. The story won't to be the complete until Gunn finishes Guardian of Galaxy Volume 3 to close out the trilogy, but now is the first and second movies make a neat duology. Number 7. Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame. Marvel made a bold choice to dig into the MCU post after securing its future in Avengers Endgame. Captain Marvel details our interracial adventure that Nick Fury undertook with his Carol Danvers in 90s, inspired him to come up the Avengers initiative. Number 6. Captain America Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming. In addition to introducing Black Panther into the MCU, Civil War also introduced fans to a new incarnation of Spider-Man. Civil War stabilizing the father-son dynamic shared by Tony Stark and Peter Parker. This dynamics was explored in more depth in Spidey's first MCU solo movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, which picks up Civil War left off. Thus, Tony gives Peter a black to the aunt maybe the apartment in Queens and supplies him with a new high-tech suit. Number 5. Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The tone, storytelling and visual style of Doctor Strange are wildly different from its sequel, but they make a fascinating double feature. The first movie tees up Strange's origin story perfectly. Then Multiverse of Madness launched him into the thrilling interdimensional chase. Number 4. Captain America, the First Avenger and the Avengers. According to IGN, Kevin Feige's original plan to bring Steve Rogers to the big screen involved a half and half split between World War II action and the modern day post-origin storytelling. Ultimately, Captain America the First Avenger ended up taking place largely during the war, but fans can enjoy the original storyline if they watch the Avenger right after it. When Captain America awakes into the modern day and Nick Fury recruit him for the Avengers initiative, it's fun to dive right into the team up as the Cap adjusts to the world that doesn't recognize the leads Iron Man, Thor, Black Widows, Hawkeye and the Hulk into the Battle of New York. Number 3. Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. Thor was initially introduced to MCU as pseudo-Shakespearean figure. He became a much more interesting character when Taika Waititi took over the God of Thunder's solo adventure and stopped taking him so seriously. The zany comedic tone of VRT Marvel debut Thor Ragnarok and all of Thor Love and Thunder unlikely anything else in the MCU. VRT MCU duology makes a great double feature. Number 2. Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man No Way Home. Tom Holland's second solo Spidey outing Spider-Man Far From Home ends with a jaw-dropping twist of the Daily Bugle revealing Peter Parker's secret identity to the world. The following movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, picks up exactly where Far From Home's cliffhanger ending left off, as Peter Parker and MJ flee from the conversation deal with the fallout of the Bugle Report. Number 1. Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. The ultimate MCU double feature is Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. These two movies were originally announced as the one or two-part epic before being given their own individual titles. Infinity War ends up with a bombshell cliffhanger as Avengers suffer their vast defeat by falling to stop Thanos from wiping out half of the universe population in the instant. Endgame follows on from the cliffhanger with a 5-year time jump exploring the devastating effect of the failure before the team reunites one of the last stand against the mid-titan. It is a wildly satisfying 5.5 hour viewing experience.